It's 2025, and the electric vehicle revolution is at a crossroads. Just a year ago, Ford made a shocking move, cutting back production of its highly anticipated F-150 Lightning. The reason? Simple. Sales plummeted. Think about it. This was supposed to be the truck of the future, the one that proved EVs could be tough, powerful, and built for America's roads. But when push came to shove, buyers weren't convinced. Why spend more on an electric truck when a traditional gas-powered F-150 was cheaper and more reliable in their eyes? But Ford isn't alone. Across the entire auto industry, electric vehicle sales have slowed down. Tesla, GM, Rivian, even the biggest names in EVs are feeling the pressure. The dream of mass EV adoption is hitting a major roadblock. And what's the biggest problem? Price. Right now, the average cost of a new EV in the U.S. is hovering around $50,000 to $55,000. That's out of reach for many buyers. Meanwhile, gas-powered cars, still much cheaper, and that's making a lot of people hesitate. But let's get to the real issue behind these high prices: batteries. Batteries are the heart of an electric vehicle, but they also make up 40% of the total cost. And here's the reality: China completely dominates the battery industry. In 2024, Ford tried to fix this problem. They announced a new battery plant in Michigan, a huge investment to lower EV costs. But there was a catch. The technology came from China, specifically from CATL, the world's largest battery maker. The goal? Use Chinese battery tech to build cheaper EVs in the US. But this sparked massive controversy. Fast forward to 2025, and things are getting even more complicated. A trade war between the US and China is heating up, with new tariffs and restrictions on Chinese EV components. Ford's battery plans suddenly facing major hurdles. And this isn't just about Ford. It's a global problem. See, China doesn't just build batteries, they control the entire supply chain. From mining lithium to refining it into EV-grade materials, China owns over 60% of the world's battery production and a staggering 90% of key mineral refining. So even if US and European automakers want to cut ties with China, they can't, at least not yet. The West is years behind in battery production, and building up new supply chains isn't something that happens overnight. Meanwhile, China isn't slowing down. If anything, they're accelerating. Companies like BYD and CATL are developing next-generation batteries that are cheaper, charge faster, and last longer. LFP batteries, sodium-ion batteries. These innovations are making Chinese EVs incredibly affordable. Some Chinese EVs now start at just $10,000 to $15,000. Compare that to a Tesla or a Ford EV, which still struggle to get under $40,000. The gap is massive. So here's the big question as we head deeper into 2025. Can the US and Europe catch up? Or will China maintain its dominance in the EV industry? The future of electric vehicles is at stake, and the race is far from over. What do you think? Is the EV revolution slowing down, or are we just seeing a temporary roadblock? Let me know in the comments.